Mookie!
Yo.
And we back with another reaction video.
Sir.
Bro, we bringing back UFC fighting, all types of boxing videos, but it's crazy because somebody sent this video to us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say main man name. Do you?
Ilia Topuria.
Okay,
like
this one trash talking actually goes right. So we already know, bro. In a combat sport, in a sport of boxing, fighting, and anything, trash talking sell tickets, bro.
Yeah.
Your boy Floyd Mayweather did it the best, but he also backed it up the best. Definitely on Manny Pacquiao. So if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Mookie.
Yeah.
Let's see what this dude talking about, man.
Do you know what's the most efficient way to promote
Shout out to fighting business too. We reacted to one of his videos too before.
a fight? Talk.
How many of you guys have Ian Gary's wife?
I know his mama got tickets, so
Shut the f up about, hey, don't talk about my mom for one. Don't you ever talk about my mom.
You think your dad beat the up you? Your dad doesn't have shit on me.
Dana White doesn't care, so you're allowed to say whatever you want.
I could care less. This is the fight business.
The fans, at least most of us, appreciate good marketing and will appreciate it.
Where do you draw the line? It's not no
When it
line.
comes to the fight,
Like,
it's no line.
somebody trash talking you. Where do you be like, yo, I'm about to knock this nigga out?
I mean, I'm about to knock him out, period. Just 'cause
So
he
you'll
signed
just wait for the
paperwork.
fight.
Yeah.
So he ain't gonna say anything.
He can
Like,
say anything he wants.
like, yeah, yo, I
He can
smashed
say
your mother, all
anything,
that.
all that. He can say all that. You just putting fuel on the fire.
Right, because
You know what I'm
when
saying?
it's fight day,
When it's fight day, you gonna have to show me what you about. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
A bit of edge to build the fight, and most
Yeah.
importantly, the more you talk, the more attention you get. But yet, barely anyone actually does it. Why? Because in this sport, words carry
that.
weight, and trash talk is a double-edged sword. It always becomes a pressure point, and every boast turns into a ticking clock that demands results. Most fighters know that if they can't deliver, they'll be the ones eating their words. The weight of a loss is already
Yes, sir.
crippling, and
He
the
lost
last thing the
respect.
loser of the fight wants to see is a horde of fans on his social media profile going, huh, you couldn't back it up. And that is why most fighters refrain from trash talk. They don't need that extra baggage, the added pressure and weight, but then you have this guy.
You want to talk to me like the man-to-man? I'm going to walk the floor with you.
I will point to the ground and I will stay in the middle of the octagon.
While most fighters shy away from the risk, Topuria embraces it, understanding that in a sport where every word matters just as much as actions,
Right.
the true superstars are the ones who can convert their bravado into victory while telling you the whole time.
Trust me.
bro. So that kills your reputation.
If you lose and you was the aggressor, but you got to remember, it's the fight business. This is what sells tickets.
So say if you wasn't aggressor, you still lose your reputation.
All right, put it like this: if two fighters just loved each other and shook hands, hung out together, but they was fighting each other, would you want to see them fight? Now you got two fighters talking crazy about each other.
Right?
Your mother, your manager,
All that.
all y'all.
Managers,
this,
the coaches,
all
fussing.
that, all that. Now, would you want to see that fight?
But it's like when you lose,
Mm-hmm.
you just lose everything for real.
Hey, that's why you gotta go hard.
Now you booking fights at the liquor store.
What Khabib say? Was it Khabib who said hard work, easy money?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Nah, it was
It was
Islam.
Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard work, easy money. So you gotta go nuts in the gym.
Okay, say if you lose, but it was a good fight.
All right, then you can respect that.
Right.
The respect is there, but also the loss is still there. So don't talk trash if you can't back it up, bro.
But I had Manny Man say it's the fighting business, so
Hey, bro, it's the hurt business.
that's tough.
Not just talking to hype the fight, he's also sending a message. He's here to conquer, to rise above the noise, and to leave his mark on the sport. And he hasn't been wrong yet.
Thank you to the fighting business. Absolutely amazing.
One of my favorite new channels going right now.
In 2015, Ilia Topuria made his MMA debut in some backyard promotion in Spain, and the world champion at that time was Jose Aldo, the first and only UFC featherweight king who was undefeated for 10 years and counting. But I'm sure 17-year-old Topuria
Hold on, we can't let that go unnoticed.
Bro, it's a lot of fighters like that. That's why I don't like you hopping on Floyd wagon like that.
Who? Floyd Mayweather?
Yes.
Floyd Mayweather fought everybody.
He fought everybody, but you know there were a few fighters before Floyd Mayweather that fought everybody that never lost. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this, man. You could talk about oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on his name. I think it's Julio Cesar Chavez. He went 80-0, bro.
Yo,
he could have stopped right there, but he kept fighting. So he got them losses on his record. Rocky Marciano, 49-0.
He a real fighter?
Yeah, he a real fighter, bro. Italian guy. What? Knock your block off. Easy. 49-0, and he died.
For real.
Know? So it is what it is, bro.
Was 1-0 against nobody, was pacing back and forth around the room while watching Aldo, yelling at the walls that he would knock out Aldo in the first round. Yeah, right.
Mi cabeza no para aquí, yo sigo para adelante y estoy seguro que algún día muy cercano alcanzaré mis objetivos. Soy el futuro.
2019, Topuria, undefeated at 9-0, all finishes, had built a silver reputation for himself as a featherweight prospect, and he was most likely telling all those around him that he was the kryptonite to Max Holloway.
The only man who means something for me, it's the man who has the belt, you know? I don't care about anyone else.
Max Holloway, the guy who had destroyed the great Jose Aldo twice and had limitless endurance and durability.
I told you guys before, kings go to other kings' villages and they take over. He had everything I wanted. He was the GOAT. His time is done. Welcome to Bless Era.
That Max Holloway. Yeah, right. Try to get into the UFC first, little bro. In 2020, he did get into the UFC at only 23 years of age, and he was still undefeated, but who gave a fuck? The division at that time was still dominated by a rather one-sided rivalry between the former champion, Max Holloway, and his actual kryptonite, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Max Holloway was bad enough, and now you had Volk, a generational great who had 1 win against Aldo and 3 against Holloway.
Alex Volkanovski had what he just told me was the best performance of his career, and I think all of us would agree with that as well. Max Holloway has never looked like that at the end of the fight. He's made people look like that, but Volkanovski also seemed to make it look effortless on his end.
He did. Right. Enough said. The rest of the division might as well not exist with guys like Holloway and Volk at the top, but Topuria quietly but violently rose through the ranks of 145, and after a 5-round masterclass against Josh Emmett, he was declared the #1 contender for the featherweight title.
Talk to me.
Who had just dismantled Yair Rodriguez for his 5th title defense, squared off against Topuria at ringside. El Matador saw all he needed to see.
I was impressed by his performance, like the hardest fight I ever seen in my life. I see myself much better than him everywhere, you know, in striking with my hands. I can knock him out, I can take him down and submit him. You're all gonna see what's gonna happen in December when we're gonna face each other.
We all saw a flawless vintage Volkanovski performance, but Ilia apparently saw something that we didn't and promised that he would finish the dominant featherweight champion. In fact, he was so sure of himself that he declared himself as the new featherweight champion way before the actual fight.
Ilia hasn't really offered you that respect.
Now that you can compare me with his past opponents, I'm gonna take your head off. I'm gonna show you levels.
Did he mean to dress like an old man?
With so much arrogance and disrespect,
he got the things on the side of the glasses.
He looked like he belonged in a movie, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
He quickly became one of the biggest heels in the division, and MMA fans flooded his social media with hate and ridicule, but face to face with the champion at the pre-fight press conference, Topuria kept the same energy, and at UFC 298, he delivered. Not even a few months ago, people were swearing that no featherweight, past or present, would come close to matching Volk, but it took Topuria 2 rounds to deliver a vicious knockout, just as he had promised. And now, as the new champion, he was even more...
So how does it go when you, every time you talk trash, it was promised for like you did what you supposed to do like 4 times, but that one time you lost.
It negates everything else you did.
Yeah.
As sad as it is, it does.
It do.
Because people gonna talk about your losses more than your wins.
Wow.
Look at LeBron James.
Huh?
Look at LeBron James. I got the hiccup show. I'm sorry, but look at LeBron James.
Yeah.
People talk about them 6 losses more than his 4 wins.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. Fight business, wow.
more confident, and without hesitation, he set his sights on the other featherweight great who, just 2 events after UFC 298, accomplished one of the biggest wins of his career. And guess what Topuria predicted?
The same thing is what's going to happen tomorrow night. I will be the first one to knock him out, trust me.
It's one thing to knock out Alexander Volkanovski because, as great as he is, he didn't have a granite chin, and he was knocked out just months before UFC 298, but promising to not just beat, but finish Max Holloway. Now, that's a reach.
Be the first one to knock out Max Holloway. And if he stays in the middle, I promise I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to take his head off. No way I'm not going to knock him out. I will be the first one to knock him out because every time I watch him fight, I'm like, I'm way better than him.
If that wasn't bold and outrageous, have a listen at this.
Cage, you want a point in the middle. Are you guaranteeing that you're going to do that?
100% I will do that.
Ilia wanted the smoke from the mythical beast, pointing Holloway. Every time Holloway had invited his opponent to step in the middle and swing, he had fucked them up bad. Topuria reiterated this again and again in the build-up, promising that he was going to be the first one to KO Max Holloway.
I'm going to take his lights out in the first round.
Break his legendary durability.
Trust me, you're going to wake up from a long sleep.
And take his BMF
Do you
title.
really think I'm trash-talking? I'm saying the truth.
October 26th, I'll show up.
Yeah, show up and I'm gonna do the rest. Don't worry.
As the build-up to the Holloway fight reached its fever pitch, Ilia Topuria leaned into the hype, doubling, even tripling down on his promise to be the first one to knock out Max Holloway. In every press event, Topuria's confidence bordered on defiance as he assured fans and critics alike that Holloway's legendary durability would finally come to an end.
We get to find out Saturday night, man. I can't wait.
In the Octagon, main event of UFC 308, Topuria was the first one to take the center of the octagon, and as he said all week long, he pointed to the middle and invited Holloway to end it right there. Max did not oblige, but he was simply delaying the inevitable because, as Topuria said in the pre-fight press conference,
Check the hand and you stay in the middle. If not, run away, I will cut you anyways. I will cut you within the way.
Massive knockdown for Topuria!
he wasn't lying, guys. He knocked out Max Holloway. I repeat, he knocked out Max Blessed Holloway.
Max Holloway tough too.
We did a little reaction.
Yeah, he tough, bro.
It's like, I knew it.
Ilia Topuria did more than just talk. He manifested every promise he made, and each declaration only built his meteoric rise.
He's like, hold me back. Hold me back, lads. Hold me back. Didn't do nothing because he's a maggot.
The skeptic laughs, fans doubted, and seasoned analysts called him out of his mind, but he didn't give 2 shits about any of that. With each victory, his words felt less like empty bravado and more like fate carving out a bloody yet glorious.
Okay, guys, beautiful wife with him, shorty.
His path. In 1 calendar year, Topuria shared the octagon with the legend of his division, called his shots with a confidence bordering on the outrageous, and then delivered in a way only a fellow great can. To Topuria, trash talk isn't baggage, it's fuel. In a sport where words can break a fighter just as much as fists, he does a pretty damn good job with both, making every promo a statement, and consequently, every win an exclamation point. And now, he wants to be the first one to submit Islam, call him delusional, and find out.
If they call me and they want me to move up to the lightweight division, I will be okay with that. Move up and be the first one to submit Islam.
Okay, if you're trying to get access to the music playlist for this video,
that's what's up, shorty. Oh man, trash talking goes right. Man held his own.
Yes, sir.
So I guess he got no losses. And this is somebody we gotta look out for. This is the first time you ever heard about this dude. What you think about him so far, though? I know we ain't react to a highlight video.
Like when it comes to guys like this, he has both fans. He has fans from both sides. People either want to see him win or they want to see him lose.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because he talks so much.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Just like Floyd. People would love to see him win and they would love to see him lose. So this guy, you know, I think he's doing what you, because I'm a huge MMA fan. I'm more of a boxing fan than MMA, but I do like MMA. Right. So he's doing what he gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? In every fight, somebody's gonna tune in to his fights.
Facts, yeah. So you got fans. That's dope, man. Shout out to the subscriber that sent us this video.
Sir.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, family. We about to bring up more variety videos to y'all, man. Just try and keep it pushing, man. We had 107K.
Yes, Yes, sir.
Mookie.
Yeah.
We out of here. I'm Nick Dunson.
Mookie Dunson.
And we out, baby. One.